Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I'm just going to be making a really quick, simple birthday card. Now a friend would like a 60th birthday card, so I'm going to do, so I've just printed off a little 60 on there. And I'm using some of my autumn papers because she wanted sort of like autumn colours, so I thought this would be absolutely perfect, and some of my butterflies. So I thought, and this is the Friday freebie from last week, so I thought I would just show you how quick and simple it is to make a greeting card. If you've not made one before, they are really easy. I know some of you are quite new to crafting, so I've cut a piece. This card here is just a standard card that you can just buy from any craft shop, and then I've just cut a piece from the Friday freebie. I put this down behind it because my table is a bit grubby, and this is white and I don't want it to get dirty, so I've just covered it up. And then I'm going to just pop that over the top. This is one of my journaling cards. I've just enlarged it on my computer. And then what I've done, I did two, and then I cut this one out because I thought it would be quite nice to sort of like have it sort of like a bit of dimension on there. So what I've done, the bit that I've cut out is a little bit of fussy cutting. I've just cut out the top. If you can see underneath is the darker bits, I've missed those out. So by cutting out just the top, it gives it a little bit more dimension because you can still see the darker bits underneath instead of cutting the whole thing out. And what I'm going to do is going to just take my scissors and just round these off. Just pull them just so they're there round the edges. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sort of like stick it into the middle, just like that, and then you've got a little bit of dimension around the outsides. And then I got some butterflies. So very simple. I'm going to use my glue stick to stick it down around the middle like this. Let me just get rid of that one there. And then around the edges, I'm just going to use a little bit of my tacky glue just to make sure it's stuck down properly around the edge, just like this. So again, these autumn papers have come in really handy, and they make perfect cards. So you don't just have to use digital kits and stuff for journals, you can use them for anything you like. So making some little cards is absolutely perfect. So there we go. So that is lovely on the back, nice and straight. I'm not going to put too many bits and pieces on it because I'm not quite sure how sort of rustic and shabby she wants it, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to sort of like do it a little bit more basic than I normally would, like not adding cheesecloth and things like that. I won't be doing that, but I did add a little bit of fabric, and I do have some seam binding, which I'm going to do a nice bow. Nice little bow at the top. So just a little bit of glue because we don't want anything falling off, do we? So this way round, pop this on like that. Okay, so I think maybe I'll stick this one on first. I'm going to just stick it in the middle so that we've got a little bit of sort of like dimension around the outside. And I'm going to do that with a bit of fabric tack just in the middle like this. Oops, let me get that big bit off there. I really do need to get my new glue out. So stick that on like that. Just pop that in the middle, just hold that down like that, just so you can see a little bit. Oops, let's line it up a little bit better. That's a bit better, isn't it? Okay, then I've got my lovely butterflies. I think maybe that one is a little bit too big, so I'm going to put that one on there, and then I'm going to put that just over the top, just so you can just see it peeking out at the corners So let's get some glue out if we can. Oh, I should have really got my other glue, shouldn't I? My new one, but never mind. Let's just stick that down. Put that on there. And this over the top. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful autumn colours on here. Doesn't that look nice? Super. Okay, so I'm going to pop some butterflies on, but I think I'm going to put the bow on first. Now, I'm not quite sure whether to have a little bow in the corner, so these do that. Let's just have a look. Now I'm going to turn that upside down so it's ready in a minute. Let's do this and see. So a little bit of burlap or something would have been nice on here as well, wouldn't it? Oops. Let's make a nice little bow. I don't like that bit on there, not for this card anyway. So let's do it from this end. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Just like that, so we have a nice little bow. And I thought, let's take your butterfly off. We could just pop that in the corner and then just wrinkle it down the sides, just so it comes to sort of there. Let's just chop a little bit off like that, and maybe just a little bit off there. A little bit of glue just on there to hold the bow on. Gosh, we don't want the glue around the outside. Stick that on there. And I'm going to just add just a little bit. Maybe that might be a little bit too much. Oops. Pop that just so it has a little bit of dimension like that. And then again, just down the side. There. Turn this round. If you do that, it looks like it's hanging down nicely, but it is actually stuck on there. So I think that looks nice, doesn't it? So it's a really nice, simple card. Now let me put that glue, the lid on that glue. So I have a few butterflies here. Excuse me. So maybe we could pop, maybe you're too big to go up there. Just want some sort of smaller ones, don't we? Could have you go in there, just like that. See how lovely that is? Really simple one. So I'm going to use some tacky glue to put these on. Put that down there. Just a little bit in the middle. Put this one down there. And that one on there. So where's my little pokey tool? Just to push those in place. Make sure it's stuck down. And this one here. And then we have a lovely card. I might, let's see, just a tiny bit of the stickles, I think, just on the leaves, just to give it the leaves, the wings, just to give it a little tiny bit of bling on there, which will look pretty, just like that. Little one on here. There we go. So I think that looks really, really lovely. So there we go, guys. Really quick and easy 60th birthday card in the autumn theme. So there we are. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.